President Trump says he will decide within 2 weeks whether the U.S. military will attack Iran. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes. It's 9 o'clock. President Trump has been weighing whether to attack Iran by striking a uranium enrichment facility, which is buried under a mountain and is considered to be out of reach to Israeli military equipment. Today, Israel threatened Iran's supreme leader after Iranian airstrikes hit a hospital in southern Israel. Fox 4's Casey Stiegel in studio now with the very latest. Casey.
Yeah, Heather, good evening. Today marks 1 week since Israel's surprise attack on Iran. Tomorrow, Iran's foreign minister will reportedly travel to Geneva for diplomacy discussions with UK, German, and French leaders. The White House says President Trump will decide within the next 2 weeks whether America should intervene. The Soroka Medical Center in southern Israel took a direct hit from an Iranian missile on Thursday, as did a high-rise residential building near Tel Aviv.
I heard the big boom. My ears was like bombing. The door of the shelter was open.
Israel's health ministry says more than 200 were hurt in the attacks. Fortunately, part of the hospital had already been evacuated, so it wasn't as congested.
We still have a lot of work behind me, as you can see, extracting patients from all the buildings, going door from door.
A spokesperson for the Islamic Revolutionary Guard told the semi-official news agency Fars it was aiming for an Israeli military site, not a hospital. The Israel Defense Forces refutes that.
We are targeting military targets, and they are targeting civilians. They are aiming to kill as many civilians as they can.
Israeli leaders say it successfully hit a nuclear reactor and weapons storage site in Iran. The looming question, can Israel on its own successfully take out the Fordo nuclear bunker, considered to be the nerve center of Tehran's nuclear program, tucked away deep in a mountain?
Israel can certainly conduct a ground raid, secure the facility and then blow it up and try to get out of there without taking a lot of casualties. There's a lot of risk associated with that.
President Donald Trump says a decision over whether America will fully step in likely won't come right away. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt read a statement from the president on the matter.
Based on the fact that there's a substantial chance of negotiations that may or may not take place with Iran in the near future, I will make my decision whether or not to go within the next 2 weeks.
Critics, however, warn U.S. involvement in the region is a slippery slope.
The idea that one strike is going to be adequate, that it's going to be one and done, I think is a myth.
Despite new billboards in Israel reading, "Mr. President, finish the job," a message clearly aimed at the U.S., Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu told the press while visiting the hospital bombing scene, he's not turning up the pressure.
President Trump will do what's best for America. I trust his judgment.
Israel's health ministry says at least 24 people have been killed since the start of last week's operation. More than 630 have died across Iran, according to the human rights activists news agency. That is a D.C.-based advocacy group. Heather?
All right. Casey in studio, thank you.